Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how is everyone? How is everybody? Look, y'all. Happy Tuesday. We are here. We are here. We are here. Happy Tuesday. Today's topic is called Unqualified. It's called Unqualified. I got a lot to say about this. I have a lot to say about every topic. But this is unqualified, y'all. Unqualified. Qualified. Sorry. Just want to make sure we're working on everything. Thank you for bearing with me. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Real quick, real quick, like just to say what I'm talking about, people are unqualified to tell you anything about you. Okay. People are just unqualified to do that. Of course, it's working well on one. It's work. Of course, the other ones are not working well. Of course. Mm, okay, y'all listen. We cannot keep letting unqualified people determine anything about what we are doing or what it is to be or anything about us or what's happening. People are unqualified to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna get into so many different uh understandings of this. There's so many things I want to talk about with this. Okay. All right. My mom said you can't be easily influenced or peer pressured for sure. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. We are around all different types of people, right? We are around coworkers. We are around people just in our transit from where we're going. We're around family. We're around every person you can think of. Okay, and I mean, I really want to say the only entity qualified to say anything is God. To be honest, that's the only thing. That's the only entity able to tell you anything about you. And you have to be very clear with your connection with God. To hear God as clear as possible. Okay, this is going to be really important in your journey. Hi, Syria. What's going on? Where you chatting in from? Where you chatting in from? Where's everybody chatting in from? Where's everybody chatting in from? And what is the weather where y'all are on this beautiful Tuesday? It's kind of cold in Philly. It's kind of cold, but I'll take it. It feels beautiful to me. Every day is a good day. So listen, y'all. We have to stop letting unqualified people determine and tell us what we are doing. Okay? We are giving jurisdiction and power to people who should not have it. They are unqualified to have it. Okay? We cannot let other people tell us and make us feel any ways about ourselves with insults and everything else and belittling. These are tactics used to make you feel less than so that they can capitalize on you. These are tactics, guys, to make you feel low. We can't let unqualified people make us feel that way. Okay? Honestly, no one's qualified to make you feel that way, to be honest with you. If you catch on what I'm trying to say. Nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a mentor. I don't care if it's your parents. I don't care if it's your boss. I don't care who you're dealing with. They're unqualified to tell you anything about you. You know how you feel. You are a child of God. God has made you. My mom said you have to let go of the need to fit in. It's okay to stand alone. Listen, y'all. Your life, even if you have a lot of people around you, it's spent alone. Okay? You got to go to sleep alone. You got to shower alone. You got to go to the bed. A lot of your life is alone. Okay? So you cannot let other people put you in any sort of box, make you feel any type of way about yourself or what you're doing or what your plan is. Okay? I think a lot of us are living in sort of roadblocks to our happiness because we are giving people jurisdiction over our lives. We're letting them govern how we move, what we do every day. It just can't. Listen, y'all. Life could be a lot simpler. We are complicating our lives. I can assure you we are, including myself. Including myself. I complicate my life. Why do you think I know what to say? I complicate my life. I have complicated my life many times. Okay. Darrell on Bigo said, "Hi, when do you usually start broadcasting?" Oh, what's up, King? I see the love. And Darrell said, "I normally go live 7 p.m. during the week." Darrell said, "Feel like you have become a little famous on Bigo Live." Really? Really? Okay. Well, we here. Some people have ulterior motives and they will do whatever to get their way. For sure. Like, y'all, listen, when people are giving you advice, I remember, right? I would be hiring people and they would be trying to convince me, listen, you know what? You should put this person or put me on the evening shift, right? Telling you to do something that's best for them, that's not best for your business, but trying to convince you of something that's not good for you, right? That's what people will do. They'll convince you something that's good for you that's really not, but it's better for them. Like, you know what? You should pick me up before work every day and drop me off. Cause see, I can help you with the you don't even need their help. Meanwhile, you going out your way, you running out of gas, you got a headache because they talk too much. You know what I'm saying? You doing all this stuff that for somebody else, and it ain't even benefiting you. You understand? So we gotta Darrell, I got you. We have to like really understand where a lot of our stresses are coming from with other people. People are just unqualified to be that stress in your life, to have to have any type of power over your days. Yo, we letting people have too much power. They are unqualified. They are unqualified to tell you anything. They are unqualified to tell you you're not enough. Okay. And y'all, don't get carried away. You can't walk into certain things and say, you entitled to stuff and you ain't got the credentials for it or whatever. I'm not saying that, but you can get the credentials to get wherever you gotta go, of course. All right. Don't take my stuff to your benefit and it is unrealistic, okay? Because I've been hearing people say, I did what you said. I did this, and it'd be like so like crazy the stuff that people be saying they be doing for my advice, and it'd be like twisting what I'm saying. We ain't doing that. Okay. Like we gotta be realistic. Seriously. You know? So our scale, and I'm not gonna answer our scale right now. My mom said go to Jesus first for guidance and follow his lead. Listen, y'all, God is the only entity qualified to tell you anything about you. And the clearer you are to receive the word of God, the more you will answer the call. God is calling all of us. God is calling all of us through different talents that we might have. God is making that call. Are you picking up? Are you receiving what God is dishing out? God has blessed you with many talents. Every last human being on the face of this earth has some sort of talent. Okay? God has blessed you with this for a reason. God has given you ideas for a reason. Okay? When you answer that call, that means that you carry out the will and the call over your life. You carry these things out with everything in you. That's answering the call. Y'all, nothing in this life has been more rewarding than answering the call from God. Nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Um, That's why, I preach. Oh, I talk about God all the time. It's not, you know, I know it's not the most popular thing to do, but it's just true for me. It's just true. God gives you an abundance that you can't get nowhere else. It's that simple. I mean, think about it. What if you acquire millions of dollars, but you're not happy? God can do that. God has the power for everything. Southern Belle, what's going on? Hello. Where you chatting in from? Where you chatting in from, Southern Belle? Welcome. Y'all listen, we cannot go in environments and feel less than. They are unqualified to make you feel less than. I don't care what the environment is. I don't care what table you're sitting at. Everything is in your head. If you feel less than when you sit at that table, that's what you'll be. If you feel like you are the most powerful thing in the world, that's what you'll be. People will receive you how you sort of receive your or interpret yourself. Let me tell y'all something. People are so consumed with themselves, they don't really have time to be consumed with you. That's a secret, y'all. Y'all so worried about what other people thinking about you. They thinking about what they got going on. People have so much going on. So to have the gall to think that everybody in this meeting or in this environment is thinking about you, that's a little vain. No one cares, okay? So your idea of yourself is what's projected when you're in these environments. It's that simple. It's that simple. So again, when you control your mind to have a certain understanding of yourself and you project that and everywhere you go, that's sort of how people will receive you. Y'all go into these environments so insecure, feeling like, you're not worthy of being there, or okay, check this out. What's the worst that can happen? You get rejected. Okay. I can assure you there's many other schools. There's many other organizations. I can assure you they are not the last one to be a thing. Okay. Okay. They're not qualified to tell you no. Okay. God knows exactly where he needs you to be. That's it. Okay. We're not letting anybody have power over us. It's all good. It's all good. The more you work on you, the less you care because you know how much of an asset you are. You care when you are an imposter. You're there, but you're an imposter. You know you shouldn't be there. You feel it in your heart. See how it all determines on what you feel about yourself? See? When you feel like you're an imposter, that's what you bring to that environment, that feeling, that energy. When you feel like you have done everything you could possibly do to be the best human being, it's easy to be in any environment. It's easy, y'all. It's not a big thing. Not a big thing. Y'all, listen, y'all. We need who wants to go live? Anybody want to go live and talk about any experiences with this? Hey, y'all, anybody in Philadelphia on the live? Anybody in Philadelphia on the live? Just say yes if you're in Philadelphia and you're on the live. I have a question for Philadelphians. I have a very important question for Philadelphians if you're on here. Y'all, look, the scale is going to be from 1 through 10. The scale is going to be from 1 through 10. My mom said people with ulterior motives may have a convincing way to make you believe they are sincere, and all along they are far from sincere. This is true. This is very true. Hello, the Faulkners. How are you? Yeah. So, y'all, listen. On a scale from 1 through 10, okay, where are we in terms of letting unqualified people determine us? One, we are bad with this. We let unqualified people determine how we move, how we represent ourselves, how we feel about ourselves. 10, that's not even a thing. We are good. We are good at setting that boundary mentally. It's all about you. It's all about you. How you perceive yourself and how you project that when you're out and about. It's about you and how you present yourself. That's it. They have nothing to do with anything. have nothing to do with anything. So even when you're insulted, guys, this is something I've just picked up and I really embody this now. At first, I was saying insults don't matter and I was kind of feeling the way. Then I got to the point where insults really do not affect me. I'm going to tell you what it does do. It makes me feel bad for the person who is insulting me. It makes me feel like their intention, what is their intention to hurt me? And that's where I come from, that sort of mental standpoint. Not a standpoint of what you're saying to me is really representing who I am. I'm more so sad about the fact of you saying these things to try to make me feel some type of way. Like your intention behind it is more where I'm at with it. And the actual insult doesn't affect me. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Y'all listen, just like you shouldn't be super flattered by compliments, because you already know who you are. So you shouldn't be super flattered by compliments. And you should not be so put down by insults. I mean, come on. Who are people? They don't have the qualification to insult you. And we are not living in a way where we are insulting people back. That's the first thing everybody wants to do. No, we ain't insulting people back. But listen, y'all, the trolls, I got something for y'all. I'm so excited about troll night. When we having troll night? Hey, when can we have troll night? We having troll night. Y'all gotta put your notifications on for troll night. I got something so special for all the trolls that have said all types of stuff. So I have something very special for y'all. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna make a nice dinner. I'm gonna sit here and eat while we address the trolls. What y'all think? What y'all think? Let's do it on Friday. Huh? Okay. Okay. I can see if I can make it happen Friday. We have a topic for Friday already. We're not pushing our topics back for the trolls. We're not doing that. They're not that special. Y'all, I wasn't going to tell y'all this. I was not going to tell y'all this because I don't like to let y'all know about no problems. But I completely lost my voice a couple days ago. I can't laugh. You gonna have me choking. I'll prepare tacos for the troll night. We're gonna prepare something. Y'all listen. I completely lost my voice a couple days ago. Love conquers all. Yes. Yes. Clarissa Rodriguez. Block them. No, no, G Mom. We are not blocking the trolls. We welcome all trolls. Where you chatting them from, Clarissa? Where you chatting them from? I love that. I love that statement. Love conquers all. We dealing with love, y'all. We ain't dealing with the hate. Come on, haters normally don't have money. They're normally not happy. They just live a life of just what we doing? We living too good to be hating. Leave that for them. That ain't online hating. Come on, we had some respect. Hate in person. How about that? Hate to my face. Y'all, I lost my whole voice. It's back by the grace of God. So I'm popping halls and I'm trying to keep it together for y'all. I wasn't gonna go live, but of course I had to. You understand? I believe if we all go within and look to God to strengthen us, we will develop an unbreakable armor. My mom said that 100 from Carissa. Carissa said you speak in facts. I'm happy to have you in here. Listen, y'all. The more we develop our relationship with God, my mom said we welcome the trolls. They need some positivity in their lives. Yeah, when the trolls come on talking crazy, y'all, it ain't making me feel no way. Stop. Y'all be jumping to my defense, ready to kill the trolls. They online. Listen, y'all, I'm going to have a whole troll night. I'm going to have a troll night like once a month, okay? Where all the trolls can come, and we're going to dress all the trolls one by one. I can assure you we're going to dress them one by one, okay? I'm going to show y'all how to handle trolls. Okay, it's going to be real special. I'm going to show everybody how to handle trolls. Listen, y'all, getting back to like what we were talking about. This topic is called unqualified. Okay? Nobody is qualified. I'm just gonna say that right there. Nobody. We ain't giving nobody that power. Nobody is qualified to tell you anything about you. Nobody. Mm-mm. Nobody. Kids be talking to you crazy, telling you fat, telling you stupid, telling you ugly. They're not qualified either. They're not qualified. They be like, oh, bless their heart. They're telling the truth. No, they're not. They're not qualified either. Okay. Nobody is. I don't care what you can get money from the source. It's your boss. It's your significant other. Any of those things, they unqualified, guys. That's just what it is. That's my whole like speech today. You're unqualified. And y'all, listen, y'all. I had made the mistake in the past. Okay, okay. Of now, I'm a person who was always geared toward education. My mom always kind of like geared me toward that, so that was something that I'm big on. My mom is also big on. So together, we're big on education. That's just how we are. My mom said badass. Okay, I don't even want to know who she's referring to. Sorry, I got to put pause in my mouth, y'all, so I'm not in here choking. So listen, y'all. I have made the mistake in the past of sort of putting my expectations on other people, and I had to stop that. And I really I don't do so when, for example, I remember I think my godson he was like, yeah, you know what? I'm getting into gaming, right? And this was like before the whole Castanet thing. This was before that time. And gaming wasn't as like, what is it, like popular as it is now. And you know what? I said to myself, I said, you know what? Open your mind. I'm like, he's 21. He might have a way. He might see something, or it might be lanes opening up that I'm not even privy to. You understand? All in all, I realized I'm not qualified really either. When I'm on here talking to y'all, listen, y'all, I promise you, y'all, do not look at me as if I'm preaching to y'all. I tell y'all all the time, I go through a lot of the same stuff. I'm in here just talking to y'all, yo. Seriously, like just telling you from my experience and stuff like that. And I love you regardless. Like whatever. If you in here with me, I'm here to just help you through different things and get you from where you are to happiness. That's all I'm here for. That's it. Not to preach to you, not to make you feel no type of way or whatever. You know, like sometimes people's demons attack them before I can even say anything. They just upset. I'm not even trying to like make no, I don't want to make changes that you don't want. I only want change that you want. Okay. So I'm even unqualified, is my point. Okay. I'm not somebody that is here to tell you what to and not to do and who you are. I'm just here to empower you and bring out what you already know about yourself. That's it. I can only do that if you feel that way about you. If you know you are powerful, if you know you are capable of more, if you know that, then you'll recognize it as I'm talking to you. Okay. Everybody's different. Everybody relates to different people. Everybody, you know, it might be somebody else, another streamer that does what I do that you might connect better with. Then, or by all means, that's where you should be. I'm all about where you need to be to get you to happiness. If I'm not the avenue to get there, I totally understand. Or you might say, you know what, I need a little dibble of her. Let me get a little dabble of her. Maybe like once a month. And I'll go over here. That's cool too. Whatever work, whatever work. I want what works to happen. That's it. But y'all, we have to remember who we are and everything that we do. Okay, because there's gonna be so many people trying to attack everything about you, attack your character. Okay, it's gonna be all that going on. It's gonna be all that going on. Instagram is quiet tonight. Instagram is quiet tonight. You see how they do? These platforms is wicked. They do all types of stuff on these platforms. Hey, y'all, listen. Anybody want to go live? Oh, we love you, daughter. We all are capable of greatness. We all are. We all are. We all are. My mom said, trolls, I'm here for you. Let's go. Please don't get my mom started with the trolls. Okay? Come on. I'm trying to get through this live in one piece. Okay. I'm trying to get through this live. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. Hi, what's up, Cruz? What's going on? Where you chatting in from, Cruz? Where you chatting in from? Anybody want to go live and talk about the topic? Anybody want to go live with me? Hi. Listen, y'all. It's a lot going on. Y'all, listen. People will be your number one stressor more than anything else. People, other people. Okay. The more we manage how we deal with other people, the easier our lives will become. And that's going to come with a lot of boundaries. That's going to come with people being mad at your boundaries. But you are more important than them being mad. We don't care about that. We care about you living a life that makes you as happy as possible so your creativity can blossom, so you can be more connected with what you're supposed to do. That's the whole point of being happier. My mom said it's okay to walk in your own lane. Listen, y'all, we have access to a lot. We just do. Okay. We can send messages instantaneously. I mean, just that alone. I mean, you can communicate with anybody anywhere in the world. Okay. So the opportunity is just too big to be limited with our own self and our own vision of our own self-worth. It's not worth it. Like we need to stop limiting ourselves because we're mentally looking at ourselves in a way that we are not. We are too powerful to look at ourselves in a limited way. You're replaying in your head what your uncle said that raised you, that beat you down. You're replaying these things in your head when you're trying to live your life, or when you're going into different things that are challenging, or maybe you don't feel, maybe you feel insecure. That's cool. You do it anyway. Okay, we're not letting insecurity stop us. Mm-mm. When you get used to doing things, even when you're in fear and even when you're insecure, when you get used to doing things anyway, that becomes the norm. So used to feeling, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so used to feeling fear. I don't even care anymore, yo. I really don't care anymore. Like, who cares? Do you think when you are on your last day on this earth, you think, listen, y'all have got to get a good relationship with your future self. We look at our future self as if that's a whole different person. Y'all know that? Y'all know people don't have a good relationship between themselves and their future self. That's the saddest thing I ever seen. That's the saddest thing I ever seen. Like, people do things today as if this is not going to affect them in the future. You understand? Like, everything we do is just deposits for the future or withdrawals. You really withdraw and everything. So what is your future self going to have? Start with being nice to people. Say good morning. Let people go in traffic. Mom, this is good advice. I'm having a hard time believing that you do that. You let people go in traffic, Mom? Y'all, if y'all watching this live and 20 of y'all say mom, go live, let's see if she'll like go live for 5 minutes. Just 20 comments saying mom go live. Just 20 comments saying mom go live. And I'll convince her. My mom is funny. Yo, listen, we have to get a good relationship with our future self. That has to happen. People do things today, spend money today, act in ways today, as if it's not going to affect their future self. It's like they don't even think about that person. It's like that person is it's not even them. Y'all, it's you. It's you. And I can assure you, your future self will not care. Ha! She done said, Mom, go live. My mom said if I had my coffee, yo, listen, I can assure you your future self will not care that how that you were insecure. That's the last thing. All right, we got 2 mom go lives. We almost there, y'all. 18 more. We almost there. Look how positive I'm thinking. We far away, but we almost there. 18 more, and I'll convince her to go live. Y'all listen. I can assure you, your future self will not want to hear. I was scared. I ain't even walk into that room. Yeah, opportunity was right there. Yeah, but I ain't even go. That's crazy. Three mom go lives. She's talking about Sheen Weena. Sheena Weena. Listen, y'all. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. How you gonna tell the people that looking up to you? I was scared. Huh? Scared? That can't be the excuse. Nobody cares that you're scared. You don't even care that you're scared. Your future self is gonna be like, you nut. Like what? You let them talk you out of that blessing? We gotta do better. We gotta live a life where we have no regrets. That we did all we could. That's the life we gotta have. That's the life we gotta have. Listen, y'all, the great getting to the end of life is not even a sad thing when you have done all you could. It's not even sad. I promise you it's sadder when a person has not done all that they could have done. I promise you it's sadder. I promise you. Y'all, where we at on the scale? The scale, again, Sheena said, hey, I miss you. I think she's talking to you, Mom. All right, y'all, this is the scale. The scale is 1 being you let unqualified people determine you let them make you feel inferior. 10 is you do a great job of managing unqualified people. What's up, y'all? And really, let me just change this. It's just people, because everybody's unqualified. Cat, hit, cat. Cat, put it back on. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm dealing with. I had to go get my life together real quick. Yeah, man, I'm pushing through. Cat told me not to. Cat told me not to go live. I am pushing through. Thanks for bearing with me. Oh man, the show must go on. Show must go on. Okay, I see y'all over there on TikTok. Okay. Yeah, y'all. This is a hard live for me to get through, but it's good. I'm getting through it. But the main thing is for people, y'all. It's just all people are unqualified. It's that simple. So the scale is just setting boundaries with people. How good are we at doing that? How good are we at doing that? Thank you, Mr. Now. Happy birthday, Mr. Now. Happy birthday. How good are we, y'all? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You already know I'm hitting it with all she's got. You already know that. Y'all, I'm gonna say this. I think as far as our scale and the boundaries, I think I'm at like I'm up there. I don't know. I'm at like a 9. My mom said happy birthday, Mr. Nell. Happy birthday, Mr. Nell. She said thank you. She said happy birthday, sis. Ah, why am I muted? Cat, am I muted? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. All right, y'all. So on this scale, I think from 1 through 10, I'm at like I'm gonna say an 8. I'm gonna say an 8. We are at on the scale. We are at on the scale. Basically, it's just I would just say it's a boundary thing, setting boundaries from 1 through 10. Where are we at? Where are we at? 1 through 10. All right, y'all can hear me. 5, 5. That's not good. But we got some people pleasers in here. 5 is not good. Listen, y'all. When you are people pleasing, you are putting yourself very last. People pleasing is not getting us nowhere right today. We can't people please. We're not. You're not gonna get it back. Okay, so you're giving so much of yourself, and nothing's coming back. Eventually, you will deplete. You will deplete. It's just that simple. You have to reserve yourself, and people who love you, they want you to reserve yourself. This is what people want. They don't want you all used up to their benefit. Like a person that loves you sees you all beat up and beat down and doing everything for them, and they jump in and say, "Whoa, let me make sure this person is okay. I love them." So when you set a boundary, the people who love you are okay with that. They're like, "Oh, you know what? Take that time for yourself. You know what? Get back to me when you can." They're like that. It's the users that get mad when you set a boundary. Just one day, just set an unnecessary boundary one day. Just do it. Just say, you know what? No. Just say no. Can we do that, y'all? Can everybody in the live just say no this week to something that you say yes to? Just one thing. Can we say no to something? I want more people to say no to things that they don't want to do. When it's something that you want to do, your spirit will tell you that this is something you should be doing. If you don't want to, I can assure you that's not what you want to do. Because you're going to go into it cursing, snapping, mad, your energy off. You mad that you got to do whatever it is that they're making you do. That's not how you want to live. You want to feel like this is my pleasure to do. I love taking you to this doctor's appointment. I love taking you wherever we're going. I love it. That's how you want to feel. My mom said my husband is screaming, somebody barbecuing in his sleep. What the fuck? Hey, mom, y'all, y'all say mom go live. Everybody from where you are, say mom go live. I think we like 17 away. 17 more, and we in the money. She gotta go live. 17 more, mom go live. Mom, what? Like, my mom is funny, y'all. So that's all we're gonna do on the scale? Nobody gonna answer? Nobody's gonna answer the scale? Mom, that's crazy. My mom had a crazy day, y'all. Person in here in Philadelphia, I'll tell y'all what happened. Cat, don't laugh at her. Do not laugh at her, Cat. This is not funny. This is not funny, y'all. Sorry. All right. My God today. That's my mom's favorite line. My God today. If there's one person in here from Philly, I will tell y'all what happened to my mom today. Anybody in here from Philly? And if y'all know my mom, she might get mad. Anyway, let me get back to my topic since y'all not participating. Trying to bring my mom in here. Y'all listen, real simple. People are unqualified to tell you anything about you. It's that simple. That's it. My mom said, just tell all my business. How, what? I didn't even say nothing. I didn't even say anything. People are just not qualified. It's that simple. Seriously. She's talking about stick to the topic. Okay, let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic. You can't hear? Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, perfect. All right, y'all, listen. Real simple. There's not one person that can tell you anything. It's that simple. Can y'all hear me? Everybody saying they can hear me. Mom, this better not be your phone, Mom. See, she do this, y'all, to get a new phone, I think. Mom, power the phone off and power it back on. She's saying she can't hear me. Mom, everybody's saying they can hear. Power the phone off and back on. Y'all, we are letting too many people have too much power over our thoughts of ourselves. It's that simple. I don't care if people are paying you. I don't care if it's people you feel very inspired by. I don't care if it's people you look up to. I don't care. Eventually, they're gonna say something to disappoint you, and it's all good because guess what? You know yourself more than anything. Listen, y'all, you have to know yourself. Too many people capitalize on you not being aware of yourself. People capitalize on that. They capitalize on you not knowing your worth. It's sweet. It's sweet. Soon as they see that you start cracking up, because they like, man, you a nut. You know? Martin, what's up? NWA? Martin, where you chatting in from, Martin? Where you chatting in from, Martin? Martin, you hear with positivity? NWA? Where you chatting in from? So, mom, all this time. So, can I tell any of our business, mom? Like any of it? Can I tell about the phone situation or no? You want me to stick to the topic? Okay, we sticking to the topic or what? Listen, y'all. If you look up to somebody, eventually they're gonna do or say something that is gonna might attack how you feel. Don't let it attack how you feel about yourself. Let it attack how you feel about them. It's that simple. Okay. People are human. Okay. We have no breaks from being human. We are dealing with being human on an hourly basis. So you don't know what they might go through or might say or do that is so super offensive to you. You just don't know, right? So we can't now let that affect how we move or how we feel about ourselves. It's easy to do, y'all. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some examples. Um, I see Usher, the singer. Yeah, the singer. I'm referring to Usher, the singer. She's talking about your children are always trying to tell your business. Mom, really? Usher, the singer, was on a flight, I think, with T Pain. T Pain was killing the whole music game with the can't talk about Usher. Let me find out you got a crush on Usher. So T Pain was killing the whole music game with the what was that? What was he doing? With the recorder John? The what is it called, Joe? Anyway, he was killing the game with the what is it called? But he was killing it, whatever. Usher gets on the plane, sees T Pain, tells T Pain, you destroy R&B. What T Pain didn't realize was that Usher was unqualified to tell him that. So guess what happened to T Pain? He went through the biggest depression of his life when he was the hottest. He was the hottest thing out. Usher was not qualified to tell him that he destroyed R&B. Yet he was able auto tune, y'all. Thank you, Sheena. Auto tune. He was killing the game with the auto tune. They was loving it. My mom said, "Go ahead. I'm really an open book. I laugh at myself all day." So what that is saying to y'all is, and I remember I can think of so many stories where instances where people had let one interaction put them in years of depression. Um, what you call it? Young Thug. He always loved Lil Wayne. He said he met him. I don't think it made him go into a depression, but he was like messed up over it when he met Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne wasn't really receiving him. Like he thought he should. He always looked up to him and always valued his music. When he met him, he disappointed him. People are human. People are always going to disappoint you. It's just that simple, y'all. Stop looking at people like they're not going to disappoint you. That's what people do. I keep telling you, I had so many lives saying that people are flawed. People are flawed. God made us flawed for reasons. There's not one perfect human being, so you're going to be disappointed by people. And when we love regardless of the disappointments. We love regardless of the ups and the downs because we understand we are all living a human experience, okay? We have to take our power back from people we are giving our power to. These people they are unqualified. They don't have the jurisdiction over us to make us feel that way. You have to come armored up in this world. You just have to, you know? Because if not, what if that's you? One comment puts you into the biggest depression of your life. Huh? We a little too strong. We ain't doing that. We ain't letting one comment put us into no big depression, bro. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. We can't. We got too much to do. People gonna say all types of stuff. You're gonna have people in different spaces that you respect that's gonna tell all types of stuff. You understand? My mom said we are here to learn, love, and grow. Awesome, awesome. Y'all, it's so many instances like where this happens. And I just, we have to know ourselves so much that this just doesn't, we understand that this is not a part of our lives and part of our, behavior repertoire. Can't be. Can't be. Yeah. All the halls. No more halls. Yeah. Yep. So we're so okay. We got some people that respond to the scale. I did see a 5. I'm up there on this one. I want to say an 8 or a 9 for me. An 8 or a 9 in handling unqualified people, which is everyone, really. It's hard though. It's hard when you really respect someone. Like I tell you all the time, your children, your parents, and your significant other will always have more power over you than anybody else, over your emotions, over your heart. They just have more power. If a cousin said it or a friend said it, The same thing. It wouldn't hurt you as much as if your parent or your child or your significant other at the time said it. It won't hurt you as much. I don't make the rules. I don't know. But no one should have this power over you. No one. Because I do know parents and children tear each other down real bad. Real bad. Spouses tear each other down real bad. Give you another story. My brother, he's obsessed with Will Smith, by the way. Obsessed. He loves Will Smith. Of course, he hates Jada Pinkett because he loves Will Smith, right? So, I think they talked about this in their books or something. I think Will talked about it. But he went all out for Jada's 40th birthday. Like went all out. Pulled all types of stuff. Thanks for the like, Mr. Montoya. Went all out for her birthday. They spent millions of dollars on a 40th birthday. Millions, y'all. Did everything you could think of, had like her family members that she hasn't seen in years there. I mean, he held no stops for the birthday party. She comes into the birthday party, looks around, super unimpressed, and was like, this was for you. This wasn't for me. I don't care about this. Like just like total disregard for everything he did. Don't you know he went into the biggest depression of his life from there? I think another thing, y'all, you gotta have people around you that like you. That's gonna be really important too. Y'all gotta have people around you that like you. Y'all should let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all know, as y'all already know, I'm gonna just reiterate what y'all already know. If you post something, right, or you see a post, what's the first thing you do? You look and see who posted it, right? Right? Based off of how I feel about somebody is going to determine if I like that post or not, right? So a good determinant if somebody really likes you or not is how they just respond to you. Okay? Because people who really like you can say the craziest thing in the world and they'll be laughing. Oh, you know what, girl, you right. But people who don't like you, they're gonna find a problem with everything you say, everything you do. They're gonna agitate with everything you do. That's when they just don't like you. And there are husband and wives that just don't like each other. And they are causing each other hell. You know? If y'all are in that situation, man, I pray for y'all. I know it's hard. Listen, y'all. I know listen, romance, the whole I just put it into the one word romance. Like I just put but when it comes to the love life, I that's where I suffer. Okay. I'm good at everything else. I'm good at making great decisions in business. I'm good at except for the restaurant. Wow. But but I am really good at most things. But I am not good at but I am just not good at the romance thing. Okay. So the stuff I'm telling you by no means, I get it. I get being stuck in situations that you should be out of. I get it. Being with somebody you don't like and all that. But make sure they don't like you enough to the point where I don't know, people doing all types of stuff to people in these relationships. Make sure you ain't, I don't know, because I would have been done. Millions of dollars? Guess what he said happened to him though? He went into the biggest depression of his life because she said she didn't like the party, y'all. That's what I'm saying. We are giving too much to people, and we're just in order to get something back. Like we're thinking, if I love them enough, or if I give enough, I'm going to get something back. And when it doesn't happen, we're crushed. That's not how we should move. We should move. This is my honor to do this. This is my pleasure to do this. I want to do this. Nothing has to come back. All right, mom. What's up? Oh, okay. We got a message in from Kick. Okay. I'm thinking that's a bot. I don't know. But yeah, y'all. I pray for y'all. I pray for y'all every day. I pray for everybody on the live every day. You know. And the main thing, y'all, is let's move out of our way everything that's let's move out of our way everything that's like blocking our happiness. Let's just do that. One day at a time, one step at a time, one block at a time. It's not easy, but we're gonna work on it together. We have to identify our weaknesses, okay? Which I tell y'all my weaknesses all the time. Cam Biz, what's popping? How you feeling today? How you feeling today, Cam Biz? We're talking about people being unqualified to tell us about us. And that's pretty much everybody. I mean, that is everybody. There's not one human being qualified to tell you to put you down, to make you feel less than, to take away your greatness. There's not one human being qualified to do it. Not one. God determines all. God determines all. Nobody's qualified to do it. Mm-mm. And I know this is easier said than done, y'all. I know it is. Because just imagine somebody who has been a very big support for you. Just imagine that, right? And then things change. Maybe you make a move they didn't agree with. Maybe. Maybe when you were younger, they liked you more, and maybe they don't really like the changes that you've made. But you did what was best for you. Do not stop what you want to do or change the course of direction that you need to go in because somebody that you respect does not agree with it. Please don't do that. Only you see your vision. Only you see your vision, y'all. Nobody else sees it. Unfortunately, I wish we all could see the vision with you. I encourage everybody who has a really clear vision or distinct vision, or maybe just a feeling of going in a certain direction to go in that direction. Let me give you a secret right now. The direction that you're going in that most people don't agree with is probably going to be the direction that's going to make you the most successful. The one that the people least agree with will probably be the one that's going to make you the most successful. The popular senses is normally not what's going to make you the most successful. The popular thing, not it. That's just what it is. That's what that's what has been my experience at least. So don't get concerned about popularity because most people don't have what you want. You need to listen to the people who have what you want. I tell y'all that I tell people that all the time. If you want to become the best painter, you need to listen to other painters who are successful at it. You're not listening to Johnny up the street that paint on Saturdays for a couple bucks. No, you want to be a great successful painter. You listen to the painters who are just as successful as you want to be. If you want to have a successful marriage, you look at a happy, successful couple that's married and you take advice from them. Okay. Whatever it is that you want, you take advice from the people who have it. It's that simple. I love y'all. I love y'all. God is so good, y'all. God is so good because I really got through this live. And I went through one cough situation, but I got through this live. My mom said it's never too late to follow your dreams. This is very true, y'all. A lot of people, I think, love throwing in the towel. I think it's easy. Want or no? Leave me unmuted. I'm about to end it. Can y'all hear me? Y'all, listen, I love y'all. Thanks for powering through this with me. I really appreciate y'all. Woo! I love y'all so much, y'all. So the next live, put your notifications on. I'll be posting what the next live is going to be. We are kind of like setting up the lives weekly now. Yeah, I need to rest. I need to rest my throat. Kat told me do not go live tonight, and I still did anyway. I did it anyway. I just had to. I don't know why. I just had to though. I just had to do it. But I love y'all. I am going to go rest my voice. As y'all know, I have to talk to people for a living. So when my voice left, I was very scared that I couldn't go live and that I couldn't do my job. So by the grace of God, I'm here, and I love y'all so much. I will see y'all on the next live.